I'm on firebots to begin with.
Very well.
And the prediction is there.
Firebot immediately getting the mega health and going for the rocket launcher and rail. RAISY actually setting up for at a pretty good position, gets one free rail. But RAISY so far has been denied the rocket launcher. This is a pretty good move by Firebot, all things considered. Ooh, but he might regret staying around for so long.
Yeah, he took a lot of LG damage. This is a return turn, pretty much.
Yeah, right now Firebot's taking a good amount of damage. His armor was never really in a good place, but now he's forced to basically wait for the yellow. The red goes over to RAISY. I mean, Firebot is also one of those, like, kind of one of the more passive players. But I think the difference between him and, let's say, Pavel is that Firebot he just does not have the... he just does not have, like, the mechanical advantage. Oh dear. That was a very swift kill there by RAISY.
Yeah, he has so much stack left, especially after this red.
Yeah, it's just completely clean. Nice little combo there. Should be a second follow-up frag pretty soon enough. Misses the rail, but still. RAISY playing very quickly, actually, on the map. It's also got a little throwing me off that his name is still Janobgobla. And I keep looking at the name and I'm thinking, like, am I really watching the correct person?
Well, no, I think I'm now used to it, but I imagine that the viewers are still asking, like, is this really him?
Yes, this is RAISY. For anyone confused, just as I am, this is RAISY, the one and only. Yeah, he just decided to use a rather inappropriate nickname, I would say.
And it's just a console comment in Quake Live, right? You don't have to buy it in the store.
If nothing has changed since the Quake 3 days, you are correct.
Yeah, he was sparring with Rafa on Thursday, I think.
Oh yeah, I was watching that as well. RAISY was actually... It's kind of ironic to really see that, you know, because RAISY has always been seen as the second best player after Rafa, and then RAISY was just mopping the floor in Quake Live. But I think that's also kind of indicative of how long Rafa has been away from Quake Live. Give him like 2-3 weeks, like he's gonna get back into shape. But still, like, RAISY has also proven that even though Quake Live is a game that he hasn't played himself, you know, as much as he has played Quake Champions, he definitely wasn't playing Quake Live seriously, you know, when he just started out on it. He was playing duels here and there, he was playing some, you know, public matches, but it was not the kind of competitive mentality that he had. And he's proven right now that he's able to actually step his game up and challenge the world's best, even in this game. Ooh, nice frag there by Firebot. A little reckless by RAISY. Once the rocket launcher was picked up by Firebot, RAISY should have realized that there's a low chance of actually succeeding in that push. No rail on Firebot, so RAISY still feeling pretty confident about taking those kind of angles there. It does take quite a lot of damage, but the red is up. That's gonna go over to RAISY. Firebot will have to suffice with the yellow armor.
5-minute warning.
Take this time to make a decision. It's also that we don't hear RAISY at all. Oh,
RAISY is...
There he is.
I was about to say that RAISY has disappeared off the map, but yeah. Making an explosive entrance. Get the joke? This is terrible.
Was it a joke?
It was a pun. It was a pun. Rob, why do you even like put up with me? I'm surprised you haven't fired me. Genuinely surprised.
How can I fire a volunteer?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're doing good.
Why, thank you. And look who's also doing good? RAISY. Although he did go down for the second time. Firebot loses all of his armor, but actually pretty damn good LG coming out. RAISY left on very little health. It's just 22 health. He's gonna find at least some 5 health bubbles, but still, Firebot, he's jumping around trying to secure the red armor. RAISY gonna use this opportunity to actually get some weapons in his arsenal. And actually, again, Firebot, without the rail, RAISY using this opportunity to get some early damage in, and that's a swift cleanup.
Oh no! He was going for the gauntlet, but you have to be closer than that.
I mean, he was pretty close, but then the Firebot slipped away. Oh dear. As a Latvian, I want to start complaining about like those damn Lithuanians, but like no one will understand that. No one will actually understand that.
Is Firebot Lithuanian?
Yes, he at least.
I think that is a really difficult country to pronounce.
Lithuania.
Yeah, Lithuania. Lithuania. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They are our brothers and neighbors, and we like to make fun of them, but in reality, we still love them. And we're actually kind of jealous that they're probably doing better at life than we are. Hence the jokes and the ridicule.
So, what is it? The case of the grass is greener on the other side, or is it really?
As far as I can tell, it actually is the case that like the Lithuanians have been a lot more successful in like scaling up their economy and stuff like that. But overall, it's kind of, you know, I wouldn't move to Lithuania myself. Would not do it. Like, it's pretty close. Like, all the Baltic states, they're pretty close in terms of everything. But anyways. Minute and a half remaining. RAISY with a 3-frag advantage. Firebot, he's just on 200 total effective health. RAISY still moving very quickly around the map. Using his speed to try and get some good angles onto Firebot. The rails aren't connecting though.
No.
Great rocket by RAISY. Beautiful. Beautiful rockets by RAISY, and that's gonna be, I think, a complete shutdown of any of Firebot's chances of coming back.
Yeah, he has to do a lot of work. Well, there is not a lot of items for him anyway.
Yeah, indeed. There's gonna be 1 red armor, 1 yellow armor, and that's pretty much the only thing that's gonna be spawning this map. Now, Firebot is also gonna be spawning because he just died. But yeah, Firebot is... he's also one of those kind of more defensive players, and I think the big difference is that, you know, with Pavel, he relies very heavily on his rockets. he relies very heavily on his rockets, and he really makes them work. Firebot, he's more of an LG guy, and it's like, it's cool when he gets like, you know, a good burst of LG. We can see right now that like overall his accuracy is higher than RAISY's, which is pretty commendable. But it does limit the amount of it does limit the opportunities that you can take, because as soon as you're going in for an LG fight, you have to be ready that you're going to be taking damage yourself. Also, we are on the edge.
Wow.
You feeling
Vote
nostalgic?
now.
Yes.
Vote passed.
I know that map from the back of my hand. I think I can do like still 90% of the jumps to get the stuff.
While blindfolded.
No,
And backwards.
maybe not. Do you?
While you're on fire.
Do you remember the score? It was a lot.
It was 9-4?
Okay.
9-3 or 9-4? I don't remember.
I believe you. Let's see. So RAISY gets points, and we are going to Hectic, which seems to be a hectic map.
It is. It most certainly is. So yes, hello everyone in chat. Do me geludet.
What? Do be included?
Do me geludet. It means doom in the head. He's a Swedish guy. Swedish guy. And it's a pun. It's a pun because doom i geludet would be like dumb in the head. But like doom i geludet, it's like the dude's funny as well. He's just like me.
Oh, now I get it. I just have to read chat to know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, we got chat. Imagine that.
Firebot is spectating, but he has to play. Does he know that? Ah, there we go.
Surely. There you go. Let me see what's going on. Okay, we have nobody in YouTube chat. Do not be afraid if
Oh, well, we have Tommy Mac. He says, go, Cypher.
Cypher's not playing yet.
No, he is in the last match. So
He's absolutely the last one. So yeah, if you're tuning in just for Cypher, you're stuck here because we need the ad revenue. But yeah, Cypher's gonna be playing at the very end of the stream.
ooh, the shotgun is almost going to work. 8 health for RAISY.
That was some good shooting there by Firebot, but also just insanely good rockets by RAISY. RAISY now trying to get some information where Firebot's gonna be. Looking in the direction of the rail, but Firebot actually already on the high ground, able to steal the red armor. RAISY left with pretty much nothing himself. Mega health also going in the way of Firebot.
This is hurting RAISY.
That's another rail for Firebot, scoring him his own first frag. Good read on the spawn as well. Immediately converts that into the red armor, and I think this is actually a very dangerous situation for RAISY. He does deny the yellow armor, which is like, I guess, a slight consolation prize there, but still. That's basically the best he could have asked there. Got a little bit of machine gun damage. Denied the yellow. A lot of LG damage being inflicted by Firebot.
Yeah, he gets the red, but gets punished after. Yellow is there for him. Mega health is the next item to contest for, and Firebot is able to get a frag. Another one, actually.
Very clean LG there. Right now sitting at 48%. A nice combo kill as well. RAISY's big weakness, I think, on this map is that if he falls out of control, it becomes very hard for him, you know, to find those opportunities for damage.
Yeah, it's also how this map works, right? But apparently his out of play control is not that strong yet. Or maybe do you think you should just push until you take over control and then do the same to your opponent as has been done to you?
I mean, it's a high risk, high reward strategy to some degree. But if that does not work out, like, you're basically throwing the entire map away, so I can't blame RAISY for not trying that. Especially, you know, that it's already 3 minutes in. RAISY's already 6 frags down, make that 7. Firebot's rail is on point. In fact, like, his rail and his LG, both of them are on point. RAISY is struggling even to get any weapons on right now. But if the entire match is gonna keep going like this, maybe, yeah, a little bit more reckless plays are needed. Firebot, like, he's taking damage here and there, but pretty much all of it just gets immediately denied, as Firebot has perfect positioning for the major items. That's another rail for Firebot.
Oh, this time around it's RAISY who's hitting.
Finally might be an opportunity, and also the major items are spawning right now at pretty much exactly the same time. There's 1 second difference.
Lost upper position.
Ooh, but RAISY actually stepped away from the teleporter. I think this should have been his chance to get the mega health, but instead he's gonna get railed, and there is another rail immediately off spawn. I think that was a mistake from RAISY. I don't think he realized that mega was up. He should have been able to at least deny one of the major items, and that would have given them a pretty good fighting chance. Yes, the red armor would have gone still Firebot's way.
LG is so strong. Like, look at that. Firebot was just being pushed away by RAISY from the red, and he finishes off with a great rail shot. Isn't that healthy after though?
A very slow play there by RAISY nonetheless. He ended up giving up Mega, and even just waited to get some damage in onto Firebot as he would try to get to the high ground. Ends up giving up the red armor as well. RAISY early, but not too early. Firebot thankfully did not peek the corner in that scenario, and right now RAISY in full control. So
yeah, I was surprised that Firebot did not use some rockets at the mega health. Like, he spotted RAISY, right?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I wasn't watching his perspective, but yeah, like the mega jail. If we have the rail jail on Tower of Cost, oh rage! How is that not a headshot? The announcer is slacking.
Oh!
And frag.
The cleanest frag you can get in Quake. So yeah, RAISY's momentum is in its flywheel. So it's turning quicker and quicker, gaining a lot of momentum right now.
Indeed. Ooh, two good, very good rails by Firebot, and this puts RAISY in a terrible position. He does make it out alive. Firebot missing the third kill shot, but there he goes. Does find it in the end. But yeah, you actually made a good point that, like, Firebot, in my opinion, also, like, he missed at one point an opportunity, you know, to get some maybe free damage with the rocket launcher, or at worst case scenario, you know, slow down RAISY a bit as he goes for the mega health. Spam some rockets around the corners. Spam some rockets, you know, through the windows. It looks like there's like whatever it's called, like a chain link fence or whatever. In reality, you can just fire rockets through it. It's fine.
Ooh. Well, another frag
Miscalculation there by Firebot.
Yeah, but like every frag RAISY gets, he isn't exactly that healthy after it, but he managed to use his capabilities to at least delay a refrag. It's, yeah, like RAISY is not able to keep the same control that Firebot had like the first 3 minutes, and I think that is now the ingredient for Firebot's win, if it's not turning drastically in RAISY's favor.
I was gonna say that's some very unfortunate knockback, which sent RAISY actually back through the teleporter. But then RAISY just hits like an absolutely insane rail from the low ground as well. But yeah, you're absolutely correct. Like RAISY, whenever he gets a kill, like I think this is one of the first times ever that he's actually been able to get a pretty clean frag. You know, if we don't count that telefrag. Right now, he ends up giving up the Mega in the process once again to Firebot, but his rails are connecting. One of us is lagging. I hope it's actually me, because I don't want to see the players lagging.
No, it's also on my stream, so it's probably RAISY or yeah. I think it's mostly happening when we are following RAISY.
Hopefully those are just temporary issues, and it's not affecting his gameplay too much. But finally, RAISY, I think for the first time in this map, he's been able to get over 300 effective stack. He's on a warpath, 40 seconds remaining. He needs 3 frags to at least equalize the game, but Firebot, he's not giving up. He's still hitting rails left and right. 2 frags, 30 seconds. Can RAISY do this to at least equalize the game, push it to overtime, and then have another chance?
Oh, great defensive synergy from Firebot. RAISY with the Mega Health. He has to do it now. There we go.
Yeah, but I think this is it.
Yeah. Whew. Almost.
I think really this just came down to map knowledge and
Experience.
The experience. A lot of cases where RAISY, in my opinion, miscalculated the kind of missed out on opportunities to get one of the major items that would swing the control, not really into his favor, but at least away from Firebot, which was the main problem. Like RAISY, he was doing damage. He was pretty much the same damage as Firebot, except Firebot had, 2 times the stack nearly all the time. And yeah, it's very hard to play from such a position, especially on a combat-heavy map, because Firebot, you could also see like perfectly converting those some of those frags into even more spawn frags. RAISY unable to really do that, unable to get a clean kill, and in the end, the game is gonna go Firebot's way. Just by 1 frag, but still very well played by Firebot there.
Indeed. The vote failed, so one of the players.
I think one of them
is AFK.
So it seems.
Vote now. Vote passed.
There we go. No, Ince is slacking.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, it's probably pretty much full of shit anyway. So who's missing him? Being insufficient. That's a good one.
Oh man, I love it. Somebody was saying previously on the YouTube chat that ins means insecure. I love it. Can we keep going this ins hate train?
Yeah.
He's gonna look back at the video and be like, oh my god, like, why do people hate me so much?
Because he doesn't talk about the game.
That's true, he does.
It's always about him.
Like, I understand like the viewers, but I also understand In's perspective because yeah, it's hard sometimes just to focus entirely on the game, especially when you don't expect some of the lesser known players to pop off so hard.
Prepare to fight.
But yeah. And, like, it's definitely valid criticism,
3,
and
2,
arguably, like I'm falling for it when Ins starts going off topic as well. But whatever. Ins is not here, so we good. You know who is here? RAISY and Firebot. Where are we on?
I'm on Firebot.
Oh. Ooh, dude, dangerous LG there by RAISY. Firebot, he's got him. Gonna be able to at least find the 50 health bubble. RAISY trying to make his way for the Mega.
For 3. But still, RAISY gets out on top stack-wise and positional.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be in position for the red. And Firebot able to restack very effectively, whereas RAISY, he's got pretty much nothing. In fact, this 50 health bubble, if it doesn't spawn right now, he's dead. Oh, but a great rocket actually saves his life there.
Now we do hear the steps of RAISY somewhere. Yeah, so the Mega Elf is left alone. The Firebot retreats to it, but that means that the red will go to RAISY. So RAISY actually recovering from being near death.
Yeah, he came back from the ashes. Firebot's LG is pretty strong, the rocket goes good as well, but the kill does not happen. RAISY able to get out alive, for the time being at least. Do not go through that teleporter, oh my god. Exposing himself like that. 70% rail right now on Firebot. It's 7 out of 10.
So the in-game statistics is correct.
Are you implying there are scenarios when they aren't?
No, I'm implying that it's correct.
What a weird implication.
Like if a computer is good at something, it's calculus.
But only if it doesn't involve floating point numbers. Oh, great rocket by RAISY. Pops Firebot up in the air, and then from there on out, it's easy pickings.
Well, I see a lot of floating numbers in this game.
This game has the most floating numbers. We got the hugest floating numbers in.
RAISY gets attacked in the back, but is able to scare Firebot away while collecting the Mega. And yeah, Firebot is too early in this item.
Not by much, but yeah, that definitely made a difference. And RAISY right now on a very, very impressive 150, 200 stack. He's probably not even afraid to try and get some damage as a priority. Goes through the teleporter, hits a good rail. That's gonna secure him the red armor. And actually, RAISY going for the kill just in time before Mega comes up. I think that was a really good move here by RAISY.
Yeah, also still being in time to punish the heavy pickup. So,
Quite possibly.
there's
Maybe not.
some time
Firebot just...
Yeah,
Firebot just kind of disappeared.
Oh, there he is. Decent rocket. Yeah, true, it was hit before the pickup, so basically that shot was negated.
Shots are not connecting for RAISY anymore, and it's starting to become a bit of a problem as RAISY takes a lot of damage for basically nothing, doesn't even get to deny the red armor. It is rather crazy how he was able to just swivel through there, right in front of Firebot's face, and...
Yeah, it was a little bit aggressive, but it worked out. But in the end, he's not able to get out alive.
Because such a risky move, and like, if that had worked, I mean, that would have been amazing.
Crazy, RAISY.
Crazy RAISY indeed. Yeah, such risky moves, you know, they will pay off only once in a while. Even when you have the execution like RAISY does, it's still a risk. And right now it does look like it actually may be backfiring as a Firebot in full control, 200 stack. He's denying even the yellow armors. RAISY has he's got nothing.
No, only the lead currently. And yeah, we have seen that he can switch to defensive mode on the fly. And I haven't seen him or heard him for a few seconds now.
Where is RAISY? Okay, RAISY's already setting up for Mega. He does find the yellow armor, but... oh dear, oh dear. Taking so much damage once again from Firebot's rail. Firebot's rail has been on point today. 68%.
Ooh, this is giving me a reminiscence of the previous map. That RAISY is just not able to lock down the map. While Firebot, yeah, has control right now and is working it more effective than RAISY.
Lead tied.
Very unfortunate situation there for RAISY as... oh, but he does steal the red!
Yeah, but he doesn't have a weapon.
No weapon indeed.
Lead taken.
He does get some damage on board, but I don't think he's going to be in position for Mega. He kind of is, but he has no weapons. And there we go. That's not a great position to be in. RAISY, you can see the desperation coming out. He's just trying to hit whatever shots he can, and it almost works. Firebot left on 39. Wait, did RAISY just somehow kill himself? What happened? What happened?
I think he...
RAISY was on 3 frags.
yeah, I think he cratered then. Because he was already quite low.
You're right, RAISY cratered. He actually cratered. I think that seals the fate. Seals the deal. Seals the game.
Yeah, so actually great win by Firebot. that like if he wins this one, he won like half of his matches.
Yeah, that's he's got a pretty good standing right now.
1 minute warning.
Yeah, Firebot is
Yeah, and on paper,
he's just disappeared.
true. And on paper, I would say like RAISY was getting better and better every week, but this week he has stalled a bit. Or we underestimated Firebot.